Running Mary Bugs Bunny and kill Elmer Fudd.
More with the Soul Man. All new Wednesday at 10 on TV Land.
Look, it's here. Time to unwrap that. Get it!
You know you want it. Three Musketeers, a whipped up chocolate center enrobed in rich milk chocolate.
Okay, for everyone that thinks I'm going to shit on Wandy right now, just get that out of your head. It's not going to happen. Wanderlei Silva is one of the icons of my generation, of what I call my generation of MMA. He ruled Pride. He ruled the clinch. He ruled the middleweight division. Came to UFC, and we'll say he's had a marketable run. We'll say that. We'll be nice for now about Wanderlei Silva. Wanderlei Silva fought Rich Franklin at UFC 147 Saturday night in Brazil and lost as predicted by many. I thought he was going to kill Rich Franklin towards the end of the second round. That was bullshit. The 10-8 round was bullshit. It should have been a 10-8. No 10-9 about it. It was a 10-8 round, maybe 10-7. But the rest of the rounds definitely belonged to Franklin, and the octagon belonged to Franklin and not Silva in his home country. Who's left to fight? Let me just reel down real quick 5 reasons why Wanderlei Silva should not fight anymore. I'm sorry, guys. Listen, I like Wanderlei Silva. I love the way he comes blazing. He gets a fucking right hand cock, and he hits hard. He hits like a fucking dump truck. He's got leg kicks. He's a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's a legend. He's an icon. But they all fall. Chuck Liddell fell. Uriah Faber, he fell. Let's go to Jens Polar, he fell. BJ Penn, he fell. Matt Hughes, he fell. They all fall. They all fall. Wanderlei Silva, do you really think that he has a chance at even going for a middleweight title run? Do you really believe that? Or let's just say a 205 title run. Do you think he has that in him? Do you think he has it in him to beat either John Jones or Anderson Silva or even coming close? I say no, and my reasons are simple. And one is that he has nothing left to prove in the sport of MMA. He's already done it all. What the fuck has Wanderlei not done? Here's one thing he's not done. He's never been submitted. Ever. Never. So, go ahead. Second, the chin. His chin's gone. Look what Chris Lieben did to him. Chris Lieben was a heavy underdog, and I think it was like a third fight. He took on short notice, and he wanted Wanderlei. He called Wanderlei out, underdog, and there come the uppercuts, a huge barrage, and he knocks out Wanderlei Silva. Chris Lieben, currently on suspension for oxycodone. Chris Lieben, one of my favorites, by the way. He's not that big of a draw anymore. How well did UFC 147 do, other than in Brazil? Here, no one I knew was talking about it. They're all talking about Simon Silva 2 and Barral Faber, Ortiz Griffin 3. These are the fights that I'm hearing about. I'm not hearing anything about. It's over, and I haven't heard anything except for, Franklin won. Everyone knew Franklin was going to win. He won the fucking first one. For his own safety, it's bad, just like Chuck Liddell. Look how many times he'd get knocked out before he realized this sport is no good for him anymore. It's hard for athletes, in MMA to quit, I understand. But there is a point where, it becomes almost a necessity for fighter safety. And for fighter safety, I'm going to say it's time for Wanderlei to hang him up. There's nothing left to prove. Your chin's weakening, you're aging, and there's no one left to fight. Who haven't you fought? Jesus Christ! How many? Somebody tell me how many fucking fights Wanderlei Silva has. He's got to have at least fucking 50 fights. The guy's fought everybody. What I do admire about him, and I do watch this video nonstop, constantly, is the KO of Quentin Jackson. Love that video. I can't get enough of it, you know. But unfortunately, when it comes to UFC, I think he's won just one fight. I think he's won one fight, and I think that was Kung Lee. I don't. I'm sorry, Keith Jardine. So there was two, but I think he's gone like 2-5, something like that. I didn't look up the record. This was off the top of my head. So I mean, these are my cases for Wanderlei Silva to retire gracefully and spin on into the world of shoveling hell and be an icon, be an idol. You know, do something for UFC. You know, I mean, he could do anything with his career. I think his next fight, I can almost guarantee, I'm going to say it now, he's going to get knocked out in his next fight. His next fight, he's going to get knocked out. I don't see him getting another win, and I don't see him surviving another 5 rounds. And if he's this draw that everyone claims that he still is, then he should get a main event fight. So, you know, if he's a main event fighter, it'll be 5 rounds, and we'll see if his team can withstand the weather. Because I don't think he can. But, hey, man, please don't hate. I love Wanderlei Silva to death. Wanderlei Silva, I mean, he's the epitome of pride and excellent a prototype for being a mixed martial artist. He brings it every fucking time, just like Fedor brings it every fucking time. Every time I watch a fucking Wandy fight, I know there's going to be fireworks. I know it's going to be a good fight. I know everything's going to go just as UFC planned because Wanderlei Silva's on the card. He's a legend. He's going to be in the UFC Hall of Fame. There's no doubt about it. If Pride had a Hall of Fame, he'd be the fucking #1 intro. So, I mean, don't hate guys, because I'm not hating. I'm just saying maybe it's time to hang him up. Jens Pulver is my personal favorite fighter of all time, and I've been telling him time to hang it up for about 4 or 5 years now. But, you know, dude does what he does. You know, I can't tell fucking Jens Pulver what to do. I don't want that left. I don't want that left in my face. But anyway, Wanderlei Silva, it's his time. Hang him up honorably, and you know what you did for the sport was amazing. And again, just like I said goodbye to Fedor, I'm gonna say goodbye to Wanderlei early because I am predicting his next fight, whoever it is, wherever it is, however much you pay for it, free TV, pay-per-view, it's gonna be a knockout.